Who You Got Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Miss ShaQuntea Callis, the son of Javarish Harris. Miss ShaQuntea, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Doing good. Now, tell me about this incident that has taken place with your son in Layton High School.
Okay, so on this past Friday, it was brought to my attention that my son was, a document was sent from the Georgia High School Association stating that he was ineligible to play football for a year, and due to undue influence. And they were stating that my son played on Augusta Ducks 7-on-7 travel team that Coach Chris Thomas coached over this past summer. And the reason why he was being suspended is because Coach Chris cannot coach a AU team that's, I think, affiliated with incoming freshmen, if I'm saying that right. Mm-hmm. When I got the information on Friday, I was kind of distraught because this is his first game in 2 weeks because he had been quarantined. So he didn't play the last two games that Atlanta had, well, the last game that Atlanta had because of a quarantine that was imposed on Laney. Mm-hmm. So we was kind of distraught because we was decided this is the last game. It was right before his birthday. His birthday was yesterday. So we was all excited for it. So to get that news a couple of hours before it's time for him to hit the field is distraught. But what happened was Laney Coach Chris, the athletic director, Coach Smart, and Dr. Hall paid $500 to have like an immediate appeal to the Georgia High School Association to get the decision overturned. They went down to the Georgia High School location, I think in Thompsonton, Georgia, and from what I was told, they were denied over the phone, the appeal. And basically, we have no information of why they denied it when all the evidence that was presented to them conflicts what they stated. Which was, they're stating that my son played for Augusta Ducks team. That team is a semi-pro team for adults. My son has never been affiliated with the Augusta Ducks team. He was never influenced to come to Laney. I am a Laney graduate. My daughter, Nakia Harris, she goes to Laney. She's been going there for 3 years. We are not zoned for Laney, but under the House bill, because he has a sibling that goes there, he automatically can go to the same school that she goes to. But to cover my butt, I always apply for all my kids a House bill every year just to cover my butt. And I applied for a House bill, the House Bill 251, on January the 6th of 2020. Well, sometime in January. And it got approved by Richmond County Board of Education in May for him to attend Laney. But let me see. So he was approved in May to go to Laney. In the summer. But we never even knew that Coach Thomas was going to be even participating in Laney or at Laney at all prior to him coming to Laney. Like, we didn't know that. So my son was already established and going to the school prior to it. So when they say that he was under influence to come to the school, how can he be under influence of Coach Chris when he was already going to the school from the get-go? Like, he was already going to Laney. So it's just a lot of errors that's in the Georgia High School report. Like, it's a lot of errors. And it doesn't show that the Georgia High School Association did a thorough investigation in regards to whatever they received. Because from my understanding, they received a 12-page anonymous email from someone. And per that, that's how they made a decision. But the Georgia High School Association never actually did a full investigation to clarify whether or not what was stated in the email was actually true information. And that's my problem. My problem is that they didn't conclude a full investigation. Thus, they made a decision of suspending my son without doing that, without giving us due justice of any sort. Also, the parents do not know. So if you're ever investigated with the Georgia High School Association, they don't send information to the parents. The parents do not have a say-so in this process at all. They don't even come talk to the parents. Like, I would have never knew that my son was suspended had Laney not told me that he was suspended. Wow. They don't allow the parents to come to the appeals, because the appeal that was done on Friday, Dr. Hall told me that specifically he asked if I could come to be a witness for them, and the board members from Georgia High School Association stated that it was only high school officials, which I feel like if we're trying to prove a case that what y'all are saying is not facts, is not accurate, and we're trying to prove it, that they should allow all evidence to be presented. If that's my testimony, my son's testimony, whoever's testimony, it should all be accepted. But it was denied. Therefore, I feel like it's biased. The ruling was biased. The information that they were sending is already inaccurate. Even down to the document that was submitted. The document is inaccurate. It has misspellings of my son's name. It's 2 different students that's in the report. It's just a lot that's going on. And I'm not satisfied with it. I'm not happy with it, and I really want justice to be served. I really, really want this to be overturned, because none of this information is accurate at all. And I would like for anybody out there that can help to help.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. It's Who You Got Sports.